Hello, men, friends, family. Here we are on the Saturday check-in number 2. Sounds a bit shit, doesn't it? When we get to 200, that will be better. Even 20 will be better. It is August. We are here in the end of the Saturday, actually. Not that late, about 6 o'clock. It's been an epic day. More of the decluttering has happened. More items have gone out and more cash has come back in. And yeah, a little bit of sun. Can't grumble. Kids are away now with their mum for 2 weeks. So, and my girlfriend's in Oz still. So I've literally got 2 weeks to myself. What I should be doing is there should be pictures of me like, I don't know, on a podium at Ibiza or jet skiing with a bottle of champagne. Actually going to be using this time to get a lot done. Had a number of things going on this week. If you are part of the High Value Man project at any of the different levels, if you want to get involved, go to johnnyjensen.com/group or just visit the links in all my profiles. One of the key measures inside of the High Value Man lifestyle is sleeping 7 hours or more on average per night. So not every night, because that's just not, it's desirable, but it's not actually realistic, but on average, so you can catch up or whatever it takes. But I haven't, quite honestly, in the how long's it been now? 2019, 5 years. 5 years have been running High Value Man and Team Superdad. Have I actually done a consistent number of more than 7 hours in a one night? So the last 10 days I've actually done it. So I can honestly say I've never been more ahead on my sleep allowance or sleep credit than I probably am now. How is it feeling? It's feeling very different. I've got to be honest. It is feeling very different. Just a complete, lack of fatigue, really. Shouldn't be a surprise, but that fogginess, that sense of how long is left of the day, or even sorts of cravings around food and little things that you're looking for energy kick wise. It's just honestly a complete different level of mental processing. And I've combined that as well with, now that my back is better, I've been fully on the fitness, on the regular fitness. I advocate a shorter workout, but on more days. So somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes workout, as many days of the week as you can. Put a couple of stretching days in there as well. But literally back feeling at my optimum self. And balance is important. You see a lot of people like, I don't drink anymore, I get up at 4:30 a.m. If that works for you, then great. But do you have to do it to create the kind of life that you desire? Not really. And men who are in their 40s and going into their 50s, is that something that we want to do? I don't know that certainly for the men that I work with, for the men, that clicking noise is bloody annoying, isn't it? It's my neighbour's letterbox. It's not realistic, or it's not even desirable, really. What you want is balance. What you want is to have the fun and to feel great. What did I say? Oh yeah, shiny new things. If you've seen the description of today's chat, resisting shiny new things, I am guilty of buying things I don't need, and quite often around work, that's some sort of new trick or new mechanic for generating traffic, growing your reach, like getting how many more people can you get to see you, encouraging people into the High Value Man group, like always new tactics or old tactics reminded, you really should be doing this. I'm very bad, apparently it's an ADHD thing, right, but of saying yes to things that I don't need to say yes to. This week, an awesome woman, Christina Jandelli, quite hot as well, out of the States. She runs a Facebook group marketing kind of program. What she executed this week in terms of a 5-day challenge, like come in and find out how to effectively grow your group, how she executed that was absolutely phenomenal. Resisting buying it at the end was testing me to my max, even though I probably got all the information in multiple things I've bought in the past. So the lesson I take from it, even though I know it all already, but the lesson to share with you guys is be aware of what you've already got or what you already know you should be doing but aren't doing it. And that can be in any area. The reality is that we often know exactly what we need to do. It's just we just don't do it. And that is, as I've heard said before, to know and not to do is not to know. So before you go out there and think, oh, I've got to try something new, or that doesn't work, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna whatever it might be, from diet to workout to relationship advice, doing the basics right first is the most important thing. So if you're not doing that, then ask yourself why. What adjustments do you need to make? What people do you need to put around you? How does your routine look like? Do you need more sleep? Do you need to exercise more? Like, those are the basics that make the biggest difference. Um, and in terms of the business, I know it's consistency, um, and being organized, like planning and being consistent. Even doing this today, I'm doing other stuff, and I'm like, I said I was going to do it. Now I've got to get out there and do it. What am I going to say? Have I got a plan? Is anyone going to watch? Like, load of noise. It doesn't really matter. The results don't come from doing something twice, or from the results come from doing something 100 times. So whatever it is, do it 100 times. And I've seen again this week and contributed and supported a number of men in different groups really struggling with not seeing their kids over the summer holidays. And don't switch off or tune out if you're not a dad or a parent who's been through divorce. This matters for everybody, because there could be someone in your life who is smiling on the outside but is actually struggling. So check in with them. And if you're a single parent who's stopping the other parent from seeing their kids, then fucking check your head, would you? It's not necessary. It's not right. It's not good for the kids. It's not good for anybody apart from you, really. And even that, I would assert, isn't true, because every parent needs to rebuild their own life, needs time away from their kids to focus on themselves. And being 100% parent when you don't need to be is exhausting and unnecessary. So let's make this socially unacceptable. And if you're in that boat, then hang in there. Basically, the good will out eventually. I'm pretty sure I put another subject in the headline, but anyway, here we are on a Saturday afternoon, the middle of August. Well, no, the beginning of August. What does the rest of the year look like? This is a natural question that comes up at the beginning of a month or beginning of a quarter. But here we are, August, September, October, November, December, 5 months left, let alone the bit of Christmas that will wipe out a lot of December. What is it that you want to create or achieve between now and then? And let go of all the story, all of the frustrations, all of the procrastination that's been going on up until this point. Consider that today is day one. How many things do you need to put in place? Who do you need to involve? What does consistency look like in that area to get the result that you want? And on that note, I'm going to go and crack on, putting the finishing touches on the High Value Man meditation program, a nice little course for any men. It's going to be called Meditation for Men That Don't Meditate. A beautiful little program to help you relax, focus, declutter your mind, and really tune into exactly what it is, the results that you're creating, the life that you want, instead of a life you feel stuck in. I will see you next week, if not before. Watch this space for loads of new and exciting announcements. We've got the event coming up in September and October. We've got the High Value Man Inner Circle and so much more. The Elite program continues to grow. If you want to be part of that, then message me. Really, at any level, if you're not living the life you desire, then that's what High Value Man is here to do. Get me in the comments or reach out to me, and I will see you next week. Take it easy.